7 when I skinned my knee out of Walton Pond by the willow tree. I fell off my bike, he held me to my feet, the first kid on my block who was nice to me. By the time we were 12, we'd hung a tire swing up and through the branches of the willow tree. Played truth or dare, shared ice cream, spinning round and round, nowhere else to be. I remember wishing on stars like they did in the movies. I remember splashing through the water so carefree. I remember howling at the man in the moon, hoping he'd say something. How could I forget when he chased me around the willow tree? Homecoming night, already 16. He took his date home and walked to the willow tree. I was skipping rocks, he sat down beside me, said I was his best friend, bittersweet. Must have been a break, winter of 19. I was skating by a willow tree with a shaky voice. I told him what he meant to me. He pulled me close and said finally, I remember wishing on stars like they did in the movies. I remember splashing through the water so carefree. I remember howling at the man in the moon, hoping he'd say something. How could I forget when he kissed me under the willow tree? Then he's found his peace. We lay him to rest under this willow tree. Together we started, forever we'll be. I know he'll be waiting, he'll know where to find me. 'Cause I remember when I left home, you said you'd wait for me. I remember a couple I do's and happy little feet. I remember when we almost took a wrong turn. Loving our way through lessons learned. I remember wishing on stars like they did in the movies. I remember splashing through the water so carefree. I remember howling at the man in the moon. Honey, can you hear me? How could I forget? I can never forget the life we made under this willow tree.